Read the note. It's one thing nobody does, right?
Yeah. You coming over for the other bees? Because there's...
Yeah, give me a moment here.
No, you cannot join.
I'm pretty sure he has asked before.
Damn it, I'm out of ammo. And you're under attack. Wah! Damn it, missed. Got him. Trashing that.
Only got 2 princesses and a drone. Oh no, 2 drones. They stacked.
Yep.
I'm still not used to that.
It'll be a while before you are.
Probably.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I think I will be replacing the entire fence with the nether brick fencing.
It's a good thing I grabbed that big supply.
Yeah.
I'll give you the short version. The more you have to pester me to get on, the less likely you are to get on. And you've been timed out for 10 minutes. Play nice, play by the rules.
When you time them out, do they actually can they continue watching? Just are muted or what?
They're just muted. That they can watch, but they can't talk in the chat. And yes, it is in the rules. There is no server address you're allowed on. More iron. Let's see, I'm gonna have to use that. Okay. When I get to unloading this with Railcraft, it's just gonna go so fast, though. Because it'll unload a full chest at a time. Basically a full wooden chest worth. And because of where I place the item loader, it can unload from either of the 2 chests that are here. So when it finally catches up with the first one and drains it, it moves on to the second one automatically. It's good fun. And yeah.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to want is a bunch of smooth stone, basalt.
Basalt smooth? Okay.
Okay, should I just put it in the induction smelter or the
Powered furnace.
Powered furnace? And should I put it in that hidden filter?
In the buried relay, yeah.
There we go. I still say that there should be some better way to do it than burying that relay. Actually, what I'd do is I'd put another relay in front of that one in the ground, pushing into it.
Can do that.
That way we wouldn't have to remove that one brick all the time, and it's not jarring. It looks like the machine just spread into the ground.
It looks like the machine's part of the floor, basically, as well. Like, it looks built in.
And on the plus side, it's extra...
Another 10 slots.
yeah.
Yeah. From yesterday's stream where we put that monstrosity together.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't yesterday's now. It was Saturday's. But
Yeah.
yeah, that monstrosity of a melon farm, I'm going to isolate the video for that and put it up to YouTube separate.
Ah, cool.
It's like...
I think the Arboretum is almost filled up on its basic requirement of saplings.
Okay.
Okay, with it being day, I'm going to see about putting more of that fence up, but I'm going to put it around the monstrosity.
Yeah.
But only on two sides. That third side is the temp side anyway.
Yep.
One sec.
Let's see.
Okay, back.
Yep. Where did I put my... I had a stash of relays somewhere.
When you put it up, find that top,
Oh, they're
it's the
there.
compressor that we need to put the nether rack in, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to toss a couple stacks in then. I should have enough materials on hand to get at least one side.
Yep. And rather than completely waste the dirt, I'm running it through the industrial centrifuge to make plant balls and such.
Do we actually have anybody else in the channel other than Bmoda?
I don't think so. Oh. Evidently we do. Hello, Bell and Bal. Trying to adjust the cushion because I've got a cat on me and the combination is making things a little uncomfortable.
Cats always make things uncomfortable.
No, they don't.
You're the only cat owner I've ever heard that would say that.
That may be.
It may be a good thing, Bmoda, but that's just not how things work here. Besides, in our experience, anybody who has to ask to join typically is, I'm not saying this falls into you, but just our general experience, they typically aren't the type of people who are going to be productive members. Anything but.
I do, and I upload the replays from previous runs of my stream on it. You even get to see me play Spiral Knights for a bit on today's one. And I'm going to be doing that on a per game basis rather than anything too fancy. If I play multiple games in a day, you might actually see more than one video go up in the next day. But if all I've been streaming is Minecraft, you might have to wait up to a month before you can see all of the replay. Yeah, probably. And you can see my little automated removal system for some of these machines. If I had them all on the same level, I would just use relays to pipe everything over to the chest. But, oh well. Pretty much. The coke oven that disappears into the floor. If I did things right, I could actually have 5 of them in here.
Okay, the sun's starting to go down. I managed to get one of the walls up. So the 2 walls on the front side of the castle are now converted.
Cool.
Of course, I have to fix some either Enderman or creeper damage to the terrain. Anyone who plays Minecraft is a carpenter, a digger, a gardener, and a designer.
Okay, the enchantment cost changed.
What is it now?
It's now 39. The one to combine that one.
Are you trying to rename it as well?
No. It has already been named.
Switch the order.
That it works, but it loses a lot of the enchant. Oh yeah. No, I don't want to check the channel, and if you try to link it to me, I will outright ban you from the from this one.
It's very rude to jump into a channel and start linking yourself.
Yeah. We got a few barrels of melons here.
I noticed.
It was basically done off of 2 stacks of peat, too. That's what makes that extra disgusting. So it only took 2 stacks of peat to get that much. And we have 2 barrels full of cobble, so I'm recycling all of our excess.
Fair enough. I'm turning off our peat farm for a bit. Let the peat convert.
Okay. I used to, but I let it run out because it actually became just too laggy. The thing is too resource heavy for my system. I'm using FF split now. Some of the crowd that I hang around with stream with Open Broadcaster. Depending on what you're playing, it can be very crash happy.
Okay, I was looking at the melon farm, and I'm thinking it might be time to convert this into a better room. Okay, see you, Bimoda.
Oh, the underside area?
Yeah, I was looking like down here.
Yep.
Okay. The layer right here, where that sign is,
Yeah.
that is the bottom dirt area. So the one right above that is the area where the water is for the melon farm that's above it.
Yep.
That's where the dirt is. So right below that is the bottom dirt layer. So thus, that's the bottom water layer. So that's the layer we have to keep for any kind of water.
So basically, we don't dig out anything above the relay.
Basically, just to be safe. So we add that just as a safety. We can go up one, but I'd say what we should do is anything at that level, we hand dig only, no drill, and we replace it manually. So now if we're going to set this up to be squeezer, and I'm thinking we might need to turn that engine off pretty soon, if this thing is still on.
It's out of fuel.
Okay, let's leave it out of fuel for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously we're going to need to start up the auto processing in here. Now, a squeezer, how much power does that typically take?
Oh. It can take, I think, up... I can't remember what it is, actually.
Okay, let me ask a different question then. How many squeezers running on the typical amount of power that you think that we're going to get would we need in order to keep up with this?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Machine.
One of the things we're going to use the seed oil for is for making frames for our bees when we finally start on those, which will be once we have the materials and have the rest of the farms set up.
Yeah. Okay.
Besides, this is a good food supply.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm looking at this and... Let's see... Engine...
If you look on... you don't have your mini-map up, do you?
You can see the trees going.
Okay, Fallon, if you're looking at his map, you see the big black area on his mini-map? Like the big black building? That's essentially 3 floors. Nothing but... it's just purely 3 floors with nothing but melon plants and pumpkin plants. And it's all being harvested by that up there.
Over the span of, I think it's a total of 6 to 8 hours, basically 2 maybe 3 stacks of peat in that engine, we have filled this and all the barrels except for that one and those 2. The thing has run a total of under 12 real life hours, and it has already filled that much.
And peat is basically free once you get going, so, ha.
And I never get tired of the sound that spiders make when they suicide themselves off of our walls.
On a semi-related note there, we don't need to turn our wheat farm on for a bit. We have enough mulch right now that it's not really an issue.
Yep.
Looks like you took my advice.
Oh?
The one in the floor, the relay in the floor.
Yep. I just love the thumps that they make when they fall.
Ah, true. Nothing quite so satisfying as listening to a spider climb a wall, then hit the top, realize it can't go any higher, and drop like a rock.
Yep. Let's see, what do I got here? How far do we have to go to find cows?
I don't exactly remember where I last saw them, but one thing's for certain, if we're going to go for cows, we're going to have to find some way to drag them back here. Because I certainly don't think we should have to go looking for them again, and again, and again.
It's a shame that the portal gun requires a nether star now. And that we don't have Mistcraft yet.
Yeah, there's enough need out there for Nether Star and mods that I think the mod authors are starting to get lazy by defaulting to using it. Like, I hate to call them that, because all of them are pretty active and creative, but it's becoming a default answer now. And it's hard enough to get even one.
Yep.
Like, the first couple mods, that's fine, but now, with the number of them that are out there, it's kind of hard to justify.
Yeah.